can't believe I just bought 2 books. I am shooketh. Do you think I should try it? Good morning, you guys. Welcome to a new video. Last night we had a braai. We finished so early. I was already in bed and fast asleep by 10 p.m. So I am extremely well rested, and that probably explains why I was up wide awake at like 6:45 this morning and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just thought, let me wake up, wash my face, get the day started. I've been practicing Procreate for the last couple hours. It's 9 a.m. now, and I'm not gonna work out right now. I'm gonna go to the store first. We're planning on going to do some groceries today, so I'm gonna go to the store first and then have an afternoon workout and then have a shower and then spend the rest of the day probably editing or something. But yeah, I wanted to start the vlog off, say good morning. If you're new here, hi, I'm Andy. I'm a flight attendant and welcome to my channel. This is the outfit. I'm just wearing a plain white t-shirt with the skirt I got from Mr. Price. It's got like these cute little wooden buttons, although sometimes I feel like you can see my underwear if I like bend over and stuff, so I'm like always very conscious. I actually put bobby pins here just in case, but it's just longer than my knees. This is a cute little skirt. Last night we had pancakes and I've got Nutella in them, and I got a piece of milk tart on my pancake because it's gonna be delicious. We tried it last night and it's amazing, so I'm having it for breakfast. We started at this new store called Emirati Mall or something like that, but it was quite small. We did find some light salad dressing, which we picked up, and then we went from there to Attendant, but myself and the other cabin crew didn't even go inside because we actually didn't need anything, and we really wanted to go to Afra Mall instead. So from Attendant, the driver just dropped us off at Afra Mall and we walked around there for a little bit. I still didn't really get anything, except I did pick up some apricot jam because I want to make a malva pudding one of these days, and I also got pecan nuts so that if I make a carrot cake, which I'm planning to make tonight, then I can have some pecan nuts on top of that. Also at Afra Mall I found 2 books, and you guys know I'm just getting started and just getting back into reading and stuff, but these books were really cheap. Like the price was really good. I paid what, like 100 Rand for each of them. I first got Becoming by Michelle Obama, which of course you have to get this book if you are a young woman. You just have to, you know. I haven't read it at all, not even the digital version, so I'm really excited to read the hardcover version of this book. And then I also got Everything by Nicola Yoon. I've never heard of this book before, but I read the back of it and it seems interesting. I can't believe I just bought 2 books. I'm so not a reader. This is so weird. I just finished The Vibrant Years last night. Yeah, and I can't wait to read these 2 books and let you guys know what I think of these. We made pizzas for dinner. It's gonna be amazing. We used leftover steak from last night's braai and stuff. Threw on some capers, some vors, some cheese, of course. And then I made a carrot cake, and I'm gonna make that Woolworths like layered carrot cake cheesecake dessert. I literally just use a ready mix of carrot cake. I brought some of this stuff with me from home. You literally mix it up with some water, and then I'm gonna cut this into slices and layer the carrot cake with this dessert mix and let it set overnight, and then we'll enjoy it tomorrow. Good morning. Excuse me. Someone decides to hoot as I'm starting my video. How rude. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday? Sunday. It's Sunday today. Oh my word. It's just after 9 a.m. Our pickup is at 10. I'm flying today with the other captain and the new FO, and we are just doing a Kadoogly turn, so the flights are going to be about an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back. I'm sure by now you guys know the drill. We're going to probably spend about an hour to an hour and a half on the ground there, waiting for helicopters to bring more passengers for us to bring back to Khartoum. I'm getting more and more obsessed with the Sky High mascara, you guys. Seriously, I keep trying this stuff on. Today I put like 4 layers of it on. Do you see my lashes? Do you see them? Fantastic. Freaking phenomenal. I think it really looks nice. Look at my lashes. This is such a first. It's actually making me think I want to try doing individual lashes for like when I get home for my umembeso ceremony, just because I like the look, you know? I don't know. Let me know if you guys have ever tried individual lashes. What was your experience? Do you think I should try it? I don't know. I feel like I have such small eyes. They might look weird, but at the same time, like, it's something I've always wanted to try. So maybe I'll try when I go home this time. We've made it to Kadoogly. We came here with 18 passengers and the flight was exactly 1.5 hours long. It's now 12:48. The passengers have disembarked, the luggage has been taken off, we're currently refueling, I've cleaned up the cabin, we're just literally waiting. I'm not too sure how long it's gonna take before we get new passengers. I always get given a passenger manifest, and when I used to fly charter back in SA, the information they would give us on the passenger manifest would include like the passenger names and seat numbers, basic information like that, but our manifests here give us not only that information but also what country they come from. I was reading through the manifest and I saw that one of our passengers was from a place called Tajikistan. I've literally never heard of that country before in my life. Don't understand how I passed geography in high school without knowing that one country even existed, but somehow I did. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever heard of that country before, because I certainly have not. Like, where have I been? Seriously. Okay, I asked my pilots about this Tajikistan place, and not only do they know exactly where it is, but it turns out that the company that I'm currently working for has a contract there. Like, we actually have a flying contract there. We have pilots there. I think we do like cargo flights around that country. I don't know, but like, wow, I am shooketh. We did go inside to sit in the aircon for a while, and now we're back on the plane because the last helicopter has landed, and apparently we're gonna take all of 10 passengers back to Khartoum. How will I ever survive such a full flight? I am back from the day. I am already bathed because I was feeling so gross when I came home, but it is now 5:26. We signed off about an hour ago and I immediately just jumped in the shower. Now I'm feeling much better. My captain is actually making dinner tonight. He's making bobotie. I don't think I've had that since, I want to say boarding school, maybe when I was in matric 13 years ago. I actually don't remember if I like it or not. So I guess we'll see. I'm keen to try it again though, because I'm sure whatever I had in boarding school was not going to be as good as whatever I'm having tonight, and that's okay. I just wanted to let you guys know the flight was good. They were super chilled. One of them was very keen to move to the front, and if you've been following me for a while, I have explained in a previous video that when we board our passengers, because it's like a smaller plane and just the way that our ops work here, we pretty much have to tell the passengers where to sit based off of how many passengers we have, the weight and balance, how much cargo we have. Then for a safe takeoff, we need the weight and balance to be a certain way. Therefore, we need like the cargo to be in a certain place and the passengers to be seated in a certain place. So today with the 10 passengers, we had the cargo in the forward cargo compartment, nothing in the back, which meant that most of our passengers had to sit further towards the back and nobody in the front. So the first 4 rows weren't allowed to be occupied, but the middle section and the back section had to be occupied with a certain number of passengers. This is just so that we can take off safely, so that it doesn't mess with the pitch of the plane as we're taking off. After takeoff, it's perfectly fine if people want to move around and stuff. And so I had a passenger who wanted to move after takeoff, although he asked me just after I did my demo while we were still taxiing, so we hadn't taken off yet. So I asked him to just wait until the seatbelt signs had been switched off after takeoff before he moved, because he wanted to go to the first row, which is fine, but he just had to wait until the seatbelt signs had been switched off after we took off. And so he waited, we took off, but literally within, I want to say, a second of the wheels coming in, and you know when you can feel that the undercarriage has like is sitting back in, then he already was like releasing his seatbelt ready to go, and I was like, dude, we're like 500 feet in the air. I was like, no, please wait. I asked you to wait until the seatbelt signs were off, sir. Please wait. For now you must just sit. And then he was like, okay. And then I was like, but please fasten your seatbelt now. And he's like, and I was like, your seatbelt, put it back on. And I'm like gesturing him because obviously I'm still in my jump seat, I'm not getting up. And so he was like, no, but I'll get up just now. And I'm like, no, it's still gonna be a while, put your seatbelt back on, please. And then he did, and he was fine. So that's literally as entertaining or as interesting as the flight was. There really wasn't any drama. Good flight, we came back on time, and now we're back home. Let me go and catch up with the rest of the crew that weren't flying today, and I will see you guys later. Guys, good morning, happy Monday. It's 8:30 in the morning. I just made myself a beautiful cup of coffee. I'm ice rolling my face. I need to spend a couple of hours trying to finish editing the vlog that needs to go up tomorrow, and then I think today is the day I chop this hair off because I'm very sick of it. Oh, this feels amazing. Legs in rumble, but it wasn't like obviously a leg focus workout. I almost forgot to show you guys. Yesterday we had the carrot cake cheesecake that I made. That's what it ends up looking like. I just made the carrot cake and I cut it into slices and I layered it with the cheesecake mixture and left it in the fridge overnight. That's what it came out looking like. Amaze balls, and it tastes even better than you can ever imagine, I promise. I undid my braids and washed my hair, but I've been sitting for like 3 hours just ignoring it and the fact that I'm supposed to dry it, but I actually don't feel like I'll dry it. I'll spend the next hour probably completing tomorrow's vlog, and then I'll spend the rest of the evening just doing flat twists in my hair. I know, I look fantastic. This is why you watch these videos. Hey friends, good morning. Well, good afternoon. It's 12:30. It's Tuesday today. The other crew are flying. I don't think I even explained to you guys, but Marietta, the other cabin crew, has moved into our apartment, just the way that the accommodation and scheduling and everything worked. The other apartment now has 2 first officers and a captain, and then our apartment we have 2 cabin crew and the other captain. The other cabin crew and my captain are flying today with one of the first officers, which means I get to be home alone. I'm trying to be as productive as possible. I've already done my workout for the day. I did my whole morning routine. I edited for like an hour while the helper was here. And now, before I have a shower and like properly wash my hair, because yesterday I did wash my hair, but I like literally just left it at that. But today I want to quickly go outside and get some things, because since I'm the one that's home, I'm gonna make dinner. Summer here will be the death of me. 39 degrees Celsius. Yeah, she said, guys, struggling. So when does the fasting end? How long is Ramadan?
30 days.
30 days?
Yes.
So it started last week, Friday?
Yeah, now maybe less than 80 days left.
Less than 80. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
After that celebration,
Yes.
everyone is happy. Then
Oh, that would be very
good, yes, yeah.
nice. Very nice. How much is this?
ده 1500 2300.
2,500. Hi, how are you? How much are your rolls? I forgot to mention that Ramadan started last week. So it's been really interesting to be here during this time. And it's also pretty cool how all the locals are so happy to like teach us about it. Like the guys at our local grocery store and stuff are always so happy if I have questions and stuff and they tell me about it. But yeah, it's really interesting to see. Okay, grocery haul. I got some frozen strawberries because I've been missing my protein smoothies. I haven't made one in the longest time. Also got some mozzarella cheese, a thing of milk. I got some rolls for the sandwiches, 4 potatoes, 2 red onions, rocket. And then the guy just likes to give me some free stuff if he doesn't have change, so he gave me some chilies and a handful of limes. And in a different store, the guy gave me a lollipop. I'm just grilling some onions because I decided to make leftover roast chicken sandwiches with grilled onions, tomatoes, some of that rocket. Oh, and I also chopped up the potatoes to make chips, so I'm gonna probably roast those. Make some yummy fries for the chicken sandwiches. Do you ever have moments in the day where you really just need to sit and not do anything, not hear anything, not read anything, not watch anything, just sit and be quiet? Those are glorious. I started watching Love is Blind last night and I'm enjoying it so far. It's got the drama. I'm happy about that. And I have already gotten my captain and the other cabin crew hooked on it as well. Well, my captain's probably just being nice, you know, and just being like, okay, I make you girls watch cricket all day, so I guess we can watch Love is Blind. But yeah, we're just all enjoying it. They have 1 more week left here before they go home. They're actually going home on the exact same day, exact same flight and everything. So I'm like, guys, we've got a week. Let's get all of Love is Blind out of the way in the next week. So we're binging it pretty much, and we all have collectively decided that we are not the biggest fans of Arena. And it's funny because I posted about Love is Blind on my Instagram a few days ago, and one of you guys sent me a DM and said, Arena will make you scream at the TV. She is just, just not the best, just not the best. And I fully agree. I don't know if it's the editing or if that's just how she actually is. I'm very curious to see what she'll be like when she actually moves in with the person that she chose, and you know, the next steps and stuff, and how far into a relationship or a marriage they get. Because I don't know, she just doesn't seem like she's emotionally mature enough to be doing what she's doing. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you have watched Love is Blind. I don't know if I'll be done watching the entire season by the time you guys watch this, but yeah, let me know your thoughts, at least for the first 4 episodes. The first 4 episodes, because that's what I have finished watching at this point. Let me know, or at least for the first part of this season. Right now, my top couple, and the couple that I think can actually last, is Brett and what's her name, Tiffany. Brett and Tiffany. I really like the 2 of them. I really wish that, what was his name, Zach, the one that was dating the flight attendant, I wish that he had chosen her instead of Micah. And I also wish Paul, I wish that he had chosen Bliss instead of, what's her face now, Arena, because I think Bliss is so sweet and she's just all in. Irina just doesn't seem to care much about anyone else. That's just my honest opinion. Also, what's his name? Kwani and Chelsea are an interesting duo. I love how into each other they are at this point, but I'm interested to see how their relationship develops as well. Anyway, those are my last thoughts. I'm gonna end the vlog here because tomorrow I feel like this long is going to be long enough, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for spending the last few days with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, please, your thoughts on Love is Blind, because I am dying to hear about other people's input of it. Have an awesome day, guys, and please don't forget to be kind to others, but most importantly, please don't forget to be kind to yourself. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
You give me a sign, give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign.